Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be doing a character spotlight on the 6-star tough toon Kenny. So Kenny is a Generation 1 6-star toon. He's a range team leader who gives plus 36 crit, and you get a large bonus to an item drop chance. So this item drop chance is pretty useful on some of the gear roadmaps where you can actually get gear drops in different bags because of his leadership skill. Now, it's advisable that you double up on these toons, so if it's Kenny, if it's Gator, I think it's Rose also has a item drop chance. So this is just another way to kind of leverage these toons to get some extra gear, to get some extra tokens. It's just a great way to utilize a toon that most of everyone has, because we actually recently had an event where Kenny was given away as a 6-star, which I think was awesome and very valuable. Before Kenny, I was using a 6-star Omid as my blue crit leader on survival road stages, but now I can use a 6-star who actually has a pretty decent rush as well as a useful active skill. So Kenny's rush is pretty useful because the plus 60 crit chance helps his team get headshots against walkers as well as get critical hits, which do 1.5 times the normal amount of damage when attacking an enemy. The healing ability is also useful. 45% is a huge amount, and because it applies to all teammates, it's really valuable. Kenny also has a pretty decent active skill. It's a turn 2 active skill where you can recover up to 2 teammates from stun, and right now there are a variety of different ways to stun the enemy, as well as become stunned, either by a Mercer lead, green stun on attack weapons, red stun weapons, as well as different rushes and active skills. So this is useful, and there are even some walkers who are able to stun you. So Kenny to me is kind of the ideal walker leader. He's able to apply that plus 36 crit chance to all range teammates. He's great when working against walkers because of his healing ability, his increased crit chance on his rush, his active skill which lets you recover from stun, and he doesn't have a bound weapon, so it's very easy to give him a crit chance weapon, which helps him with headshots. So now I'm just going to create a very quick walker team. I'm going to use Kenny as the leader, and I'm just going to fill in the toons behind him and kind of explain my toon choice. So Kenny is obviously the leader. His leadership skill applies to ranged toons, so that's tough as well as alert teammates. So we really want to focus on using those toons only because they will get a bonus from his leadership skill, but all other melee toons, so yellow and green toons, so melee toons will not. I'm adding in Priya. So I like Priya because I have her with crit mods on her, and because she has a double attack weapon that I swap onto her on her rush. She also does 3 attacks. Earl also does 3 attacks on his rush, as well as Mr. Jones, which means when toons can do multiple attacks, they have more chances of performing headshots, and the more headshots that you get, the faster you'll clear a stage because you're not worried about how much damage you're doing to the walkers. A headshot is an auto kill against them. Now, walkers in survival road, for example, can sometimes have crit resistance, meaning you're less likely to get a headshot, but in these normal stages, you can see that I get a number of headshots in these matches. A lot of these toons don't have any mods on them. I'm pretty sure it's just Priya who has mods on her that enhance crit chance. There are no team player weapons, so no one's getting bonus attack or the plus 35 crit chance. So we're relying basically on plus 30 crit weapons as well as the plus 36 crit lead from Kenny. It's important to note that crit chance is different than crit damage, where even though we have plus 66 crit chance, that does not mean each toon has a 66% chance of performing a critical hit. It's probably closer to about 60% because it's a non-linear line. That explains how crit chance actually works. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content and information.